Sorry. Oh,
Hello,
Now they
everyone.
can hear me.
hey
Hey,
everybody.
I gotta unmute
Yeah.
myself. I'm too busy doing tech things. All right. Hi, welcome to the West March guys. We are here for another exciting stream. They are finally broken free. Our indomitable captain, Heavy Neck, is now back on his slippery bosom, and I think we can just pick right up there. As you guys all like land feet first on the deck, being teleported back from Finn. Um, yeah, Heavy Neck's just like you see him just lean over and kiss the bosom, and then immediately go into his captain's quarters, rummaging around for booze.
I've got booze on me. I'm gonna go up to him and hand him one because I wasn't there, so like I didn't take break him out. I'll be like, "Oh, here, bud. Welcome back."
He just pops the cork, drinks the entire thing, and is just like, "Oh, thank God." Just like
So
lays on the deck, like, ugh.
how was your trip? Did you have a
I
good?
have never been in a worse place in my entire life.
I can imagine. Yes.
It's just, we will be going back there because I have unfinished business with that doctor.
We're not gonna come back here for a long time.
I mean, no, I want to go back with like,
An army?
yes, that.
That's okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah, no, I'm not ever going back there willingly. Or
So
yes.
what's next, Capitan?
Quick question. Did Xander teleport with us?
Yeah, he did because he wanted as far
Okay.
out of that city as possible. So he's just standing on the deck, like twiddling his thumbs.
Hey, bud.
Yeah. So, Sheila, are we getting us out of here? What's happening right now? I don't think I know how to pilot a ship.
Heavy does.
I've just been sweeping this whole time. No one's ever asked me to do anything.
Yes, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
But we need to get out of here and like definitely get back to Phantasm. So
What would a ship handling check be?
We're at the ship with Phantasma.
We're
Yeah,
on,
that's right.
No, they're
Yeah.
all still on the island. Oh no, wait, didn't we?
The
Did
so
we
you
get here
guys
by
are
ship, or
in
we
the
got here by tree walk. So where are we right now?
you guys got teleported back via Finn. So you're standing on the deck of the slippery bosom.
All right, so we're good then. We're in the
We are back.
What cove?
Yes.
We're in that cove. Okay.
You're in the
The ball sack.
yes.
the ball sack.
Yep.
I keep wanting to say it, but I'm afraid I'm wrong, and then this is gonna be like a really random thing to say in the middle of a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Balsac. BALSAK. Balsac.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a
now that we have
it's a
heavy
tree.
neck, like now that we have heavy neck, my understanding, right, Fen, is that we need to get the Ganosi.
Making our way downtown.
Yeah. So we're going to Gnosi Alsos, and it's good. And Heavy Neck, you can just go right to sleep, and guess we don't need you now that we have you. Xander, welcome to
A jetpack.
here.
He's like walking around poking things like, so this is the infamous ship, huh?
Yeah, this is the ship. Here's the cove.
The
Now
ship
you
is
know.
infamous.
Now you know where we are. So we have to kill you.
Guys, are we?
He puts his hands up like, I thought we were friends. You're joking, right? Because I really don't want to blow up your ship.
Oh, super joking.
Okay,
But you do have to check
Sheila's
in
gonna
with.
put her sword down.
No.
You do have to check in with Phantasma before you leave because I think you. Well, I mean you've met, but like maybe you all should talk.
Probably be a good idea.
Because we're about to venture to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, we need to
Somehow.
lay low for a little while.
Sorry,
How
I
much
caught
water
the
is
last
the
half of
ocean?
that, Aaron. If you were talking to me.
Sorry. We're about to venture to the bottom of the ocean, so maybe you should probably talk to Phantasma like sooner rather than later, and then if you're going, maybe get going.
Yeah, all right. And you see him kind of like Phantasma pokes her head up, and he just kind of like sees her and walks over, and then
Oh, excuse me.
they kind of just like they have a quick chat. And he kind of like looks at the group and he's like, "Well, thank you for everything. I guess I'm gonna go."
You can come with us to the bottom of the ocean if you want.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You know, as much as I love swimming, I'm good. I'm gonna go I haven't been around in a while, so I'm gonna do some exploring.
Is that wise?
It's fine. I'll be all right. You see him like hit a bunch of buttons on his suit, and like the feet on the bottom kind of like rotate around, and then he just like blasts off Iron Man style into the sky.
Okay.
That's cool.
Um,
Could you build me one of those?
Etrian is starting to appreciate technology.
No shit.
um, so
Like
yeah,
that? But he made that?
yeah, he made it all himself. He is a very
Wow.
creative individual, you could say. Um, so yeah, so as you guys are kind of there, Phantasma comes up and is like, "So I see Heavy Neck." As you see, he's like, there's like 3 bottles next to him at this point, and he's just like,
They're all empty.
yeah.
He's catching up. He was dangerously sober.
Yeah, he was almost fully sober
Yeah.
for the first time in years.
The hangover would have killed him.
So she's like, well, he's probably not going to be much of use until tomorrow, but I think we could get moving. I've spoken with my captains. They are going to continue prepping the other ships and getting the crews ready while we make our journey. Um, so it's pretty simple, and she kind of looks at the ship, and you guys, maybe you haven't been back to the ship for a while, but it is a lot different than you remember.
This bad boy is a submarine, guys.
Yeah, so interestingly enough, it's got, and I'm gonna do a light description because I'm gonna let Nocton give me what exactly it looks like, but essentially like the entire hull has been reinforced, and then you guys are now it has the capability of essentially being completely encapsulated. So it is
He's right now.
Nocton's still like working feverishly, like getting the last connections and stuff put together, but it is able to be sailed, and um, yeah, and it is at this point in time mostly submergible, is what he tells you as he's like, there's a few more things. I promise it'll be ready by the time we need to dive.
Mostly. The hell?
It just, it's just, the watertight seals, they take a while to like finally, and you can see him like he's got this weird apparatus, and he's like shooting sparks into the metal, and like, I swear it'll be ready.
Etrian's very dubious.
All right, well, I mean, it's a few days to get to the island where we need to make our descent, so I think we should be all right. But essentially, so I guess I haven't really explained to you in detail what the plan for down there is. So it's obviously at the bottom of the ocean, and by your friend, we're going to sink the ship down there to then add on the additional infrastructure. We're going to head to an island known as Skartavos. Uh, in your language, it means dark fears. So, but not to like liven it. All right, yeah, it's kind of dangerous. It's a little dangerous. We should be fine.
Dark Fears is a tropical paradise.
No, so it's the tip. It looks like an island from above, but it's actually the tip of an underwater mountain range. So we'll get there and then essentially just kind of follow the mountain range down. The other option would have been to kind of sink directly down, but going that far down in open ocean, I don't want to attract a kraken.
That would be awesome.
That would actually be kind of cool. If I had to die underwater, I'd rather do it to a kraken than just boat imploding on itself.
What's everyone's animal handling?
So I have an idea. Let's take 2 boats.
I'm plus 10 animal handling.
10?
Yeah. Let's get us a pet kraken.
uh, she's like, I mean, um, You
just
say that until you've experienced one, but anyway, that's fine. It's fine. We may still have a chance. Um, but it's should be pretty simple. I mean, it's deep, so I will make sure that no matter what, we will be taken care of breathing wise. I should actually do it now. And you can see she sits down and starts putting together and casting water breathing on all of you, and just essentially casts it on the entire crew.
And
Um,
the submersible boat, this is the only one like we have like this at our disposal. Okay.
yeah, unless you,
there's not going to be air. We're just going to keep casting water breathing on ourselves.
well,
I'm okay with it. I just want to make sure I'm in on the plan because I can prepare it too if something happens.
think of it as a backup plan. It doesn't really cost me much, and assuming the airtight seal doesn't seal completely,
Hmm.
she looks over at Knockdown and he's like, "It'll work."
Don't worry about it. I will cast it every 8 hours. It's fine. I got it.
So long story short, Etrian, yes, prepare that, please.
Yeah. All right.
Just in case.
We gotta take a rest so I can meditate on my spells and get all my ship spells back because right now I'm set on the ocean.
um,
We're all like taking sleep. But we could sleep before we do anything.
I mean, we can get. I think we should get going first. I just feel like we should move as fast as possible, as far away as possible from.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this real quick. If we get into a tight spot where we are in the ship and drowning and everything's going to hell, just get as close to me as possible as quickly as possible.
Okay, I can do that.
Because then we can just not be on the ship anymore.
Okay. And if you're the tree is still there, right? That's encapsulated and will technically be alive. I mean, even if it's flooded with water, it'll take a couple minutes to die at least.
yeah, it takes more than a being submerged to kill a tree like
Yeah.
instantaneously.
It wasn't like pressure, but
That's fair.
as long as I have a couple rounds to get us all to it, so we have some options. So
It will be fine.
but knockdown, we 100% believe that this is going to be totally fine.
Oh yeah, of
You're
course.
doing a great job.
Tip top shape, everything's gonna go exactly to plan. We trust in you.
Uh, so, as you guys,
Does he even hear us? Yeah.
No, he's in his own world.
as you
Probably
get
not,
banging
which is
away,
good. Realistically, I am so nervous about this, but let's do it.
Same.
So as the group of you, or as the ship, so Heavy Neck is officially drunk and stumbling around the ship, but Talon does kind of like messed up on the wheel, and he's like, "Well, heading's away," and starts kind of like getting the ship rolling as you guys all slowly push off and begin your journey towards the island, the Black Island. Um, so as you all make your way into the open ocean, um, I'm gonna have you guys do a little bit of a skill challenge to see if
Yeah.
Before or
how
after a
smoothly it
long
goes.
rest?
After 100%.
Yeah, I'll
can I
say
do-
this will start the morning of the next day, because
Okay.
it was like evening by the time you guys had gotten back there.
All right.
And
I'd be okay either way because I did say no. Let's leave right now. But if everyone I
I
don't want to be that guy.
While
Either.
y'all rest up, because I was here the whole time. I haven't done much, so take your rests.
I was gonna say, yeah, the ship can kind of move itself. Like Talon and the rest of the crew can get going if you guys crash, and then
All right.
we'll pick up
Perfect.
the next morning as you guys all wake up. So the first day goes smoothly. Open sun, nice calm seas. You guys are still relatively close to the continent, so you're kind of able to squeeze through the normal challenge, and then kind of at this point in time, you're now kind of breaking out into the open ocean. Um, and yeah, so how are you all assisting this journey into the open ocean?
Shit.
I'll be tying down the sails and moving any heavy object that needs to be moved.
All right, give me a athletics check as you do your best tying.
I'm a pretty freaking good tire down of heavy things.
You have a plus 15 athletics, Jesus Christ. Uh, I just imagine it's at a point where someone's like, all right, I just need to untie this, and you see them like trying to untie one of the knots, and you have to just come over and be like, and just like one-handed like rip it open. And the ship and that mast or that sail kind of unfurls, and the ship picks up speed as you guys kind of keep cresting, and weather seems still relatively decent as you guys kind of crest around the edge of the continent and are uh, kind of one day into your journey. Who's gonna kind of take the lead the next day?
It's an athletics check.
It's whatever you guys want it to be. So however it's to represent however you are aiding the entire journey, but I'm gonna have each one of you kind of go like a day at a time.
Can I make a survival check just to see if I can tell? It's pretty obvious which way is bad, or if I can tell from how the weather is now which direction we should be going in, and like avoid any bad storms or anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Nice.
Still gonna do it.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah.
Crushing it. It is. You see a storm kind of like cresting off in the distance, and you guys are able to kind of like pick up speed and kind of move in a direction that circumvents it without losing really any time. And that day again goes real smoothly. Another day and night passes.
Sheila at the dinner table will see Etrian killing it another day, and we'll give him the like this clap, like
Predator handshake, man.
yeah, like the predator handshake, and then she'll just pull him in too hard because I'm sure that Etrian's not prepared for the
I'm
joke that she's about to
way
give
down
him.
here on you. I'm like 5 something, I think.
She's
I'm
gonna be like
5'9" or
she's
something.
gonna be like, hell yeah, Etrian, yeah,
I'm like,
and just throw her shoulder into your face on accident.
just like I walk away with a bloody nose. Like that was great.
Perfect. So again, the day goes smoothly despite Etrian's maybe injured wrist, and the next day.
Come on, just broke my nose.
Next day, sun comes up as Finn or Magmar who wants to take the third day.
You go right ahead.
I'll,
Finn has a couple of
stuff.
skills in there, not good for sailing.
Same, dude. Not like I can't even use my good skills for this because it wouldn't make any fucking sense. How about fucking can I like keep watch, like a perception check to make sure nobody's following us?
Yeah, absolutely.
11.
All right, so you're up on Crow's. You have Crow's Nest duty this day, and as you guys are kind of cruising along, maybe you're too busy like looking off in the distance, trying to make sure there's no like distant threats at the moment, that you don't see this thing kind of like swimming up right next to the boat. And
Okay.
at that moment, you guys all see as this creature kind of like shoots out of the water and essentially lands on the deck. And
What the fuck is that?
I'm gonna have everyone.
Yo,
roll.
who's watching the ship?
I was looking far away, not next to the boat.
Oh, the walls of the crow's nest are too tall.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on my tippy toes up here.
How did you get up there?
I feel like it would make more sense to watch the ship from down here.
Whatever. I'm coming down.
I just prepped one of these. God,
Wait,
we
can
have like
I- can I-
four
Can I
like
just
water
leap
maps.
onto this creature and just like fucking hammer time it?
Yes, I will give you that. Let me just make sure. Where the hell am I? We have like 5 water maps that are all basically the same, and I don't remember which one I was messing around with before. No, no.
I think that first one was it.
Oh, I'm moving you guys, and I'm not moving me. That's why. No, that's not it. There it is. All right, cool. Make the ship the size it probably actually is. All right, I'll switch the map. All right. So yeah, you guys see this massive creature with like hooked hands and this weird like mouthy spiked beak and like fins and different things all over it. And I'm probably not gonna find a mini that looks anything like it, but see if we can find something terrifying. Yeah, close enough.
Gross.
Hentai.
This large thing lands on the boat, and everyone can roll initiative.
Oh, I did it again. Oh wait, did I do it right?
Yeah, you got it. You're officially a professional.
I'll never do it again. What happened? I wasn't even looking at it.
Did you see that roll on the thing for me? Or no?
I see it. You did not have your character on the map. I can drop him in if you don't have him.
I have no idea how to do that.
Okay, no, that's fine. Just gonna pull him off another sheet. Huzzah.
Thank you. Which one's are they both crow's nests or
Yes, there are two, so you could be in either one.
I'm gonna be on the one right here.
All right.
Oh, excuse me.
Did we fireproof this boat as well as make it anti-scryable?
We did. I don't know. I know we talked about it.
That's a great question. I don't know. Did you guys?
We should really do that.
I think we did. I think I don't
thought
know.
we did, but I genuinely can't remember. So
Anyway, I started blasting.
That's what we like. You're up in a crow's nest. You're mostly a fire guy. Should have been higher priority.
I'm gonna try to refrain from that at the moment.
I mean, we're surrounded by water. We can put it out, but like,
Yeah, the boat doesn't have anything you'd have to worry about damaging on it for sure.
yeah. I'm sure fire is fine with the giant ruins of anti-scrying.
Yeah.
All right. So Etrian, I will have Magmar. I'll have you go first, and then we'll start initiative order. So as you kind of drop down onto this creature,
Yeah. Can I roll to hit this sucker? The 15 hit.
You like hit it, and it's like rock hard shell or like skin or whatever, and then your mace just bounces off the side of it.
No, it does nothing. Run!
And then, do you have any movement or bonus action you want to do?
I mean that's probably wise. Yeah. I'm gonna move. Let's see. No, how do I do the measure thing? So is it the snap to center?
Yeah.
So I can like, okay. Nope. Go back. I'm gonna leap over here. And then that's it.
Nice. All right. Etrian, you see across the deck as this thing just like leaps out of the water and slams onto the deck.
Good luck, Sheila. My mates didn't do shit.
Calmly put my book down. Just wanted to relax today, guys.
What's that word mean?
Yeah, right. Is there okay? You're pretty far away from him, so I want to call lightning directly on his head. I just make a Dex 19 save.
19. Damn.
All right.
That +1 fucking moonsicle.
Okay.
I get why you give me the +2.
Wow.
Well, now I don't like it, but he still takes half of 3d10. So half of 6, so 8. And then I'm turning into a rock monster and going over to him.
So you watch as the lightning strikes him, and it kind of like it doesn't hit as hard as you expected. It would appear that he is resistant to lightning damage.
Of course he is.
Well, I'm just gonna go hit him in a minute, so see what that does. All right, I'm a Earth Elemental. That's the end of my turn.
Perfect. Sheila.
Sheila's gonna yell, "Oh, great!" And then she's going to go into a rage, and let's see, she's gonna use. She is going to use. She's gonna freaking come down these steps and attack this dude recklessly. So let's do this. I'm gonna assume a 24 hits.
Yeah, that would be a
Yeah.
good assumption.
Thank God.
The other one is 17. So
Also hits.
yeah, so then these two, because I'm gonna attack twice. 23. Does a 23 hit?
Yep.
All right. Here's damage for both. Sheila swings really freaking hard, and she hits for 34 damage.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I assume your weapon is magical. I think you're using one of your.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's silvered.
Perfect. So yeah, you watch as Sheila takes 2 big hacks out of this thing. Yeah. All right, now it's the creature's turn. The creature's gonna turn to Sheila, and it's just gonna like wind back with its huge jaw and just attempt to like clamp down on you. Since you attacked it recklessly, it's gonna have advantage. Oh, that's not a well. All right, it's supposed to be a +9, but it crits.
Didn't matter.
So it's gonna be so with the crit damage. That's 55 damage as its jaw just like clamps down onto your arm, and you just it hurts. It's big. This thing is powerful and mad. Um, and then it's gonna like whip around and like it bites you, but it's also thrashing because it almost seems like it doesn't want to be on the boat, and it starts like smashing into the masts and whatnot. So it's going to attempt to hit one of the masts with its claw.
Not my tree.
uh,
Wow.
Sorry, guys. I mean, on the plus side, it's hitting the boat, but on the minus side, it's hitting the boat. So that's gonna be 8. Jesus. So it lays one claw into the mast, and you watch as the mast just shudders, and then the other claw hits it on the front, like on the backswing. And I assume it's gonna also hit with this. That also hits the boat. Does another 18 damage to the boat. So yeah.
What?
So it is Magmar's turn.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna run back up to this thing because I don't want to try and set the boat on fire.
Thanks.
And I'm gonna try and inflict wounds. It does an 18 hit.
Just hits.
Perfect. So he's going to be taking 45 automatic damage.
Woo.
Ooh.
Holy shit. All right.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to Shield of Faith myself.
Nice.
And that's it.
All right. Finn, you're up.
All right. Finn is going to. If I do an Eldritch Blast, can I arc it so it goes in a particular direction?
I don't know. Can you do that?
I'm gonna bend the Eldritch.
Can I roll to see if I can do it?
Describe it as like a scene in the movie Wanted, though.
Yeah, I might consider it, but I want to know how you're doing it first. Like, how are you causing this to bend?
I don't know. Let me see. What
Like
do
you
I have
missed the
for?
last second?
What do I have for shit?
It doesn't. It can be totally RP based. I just want to know what Finn is doing to cause this spell to arc.
Can I try and like use my transmute spell, but like I can't like I don't change the element. I just kind of change the velocity direction of it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll say if you use the like sorcery points aligned with
Okay,
that,
sick.
and then yeah.
Because I don't want to move. I want to stay where I am, but I also want to like try and hit it in like this direction.
Okay. Oh, you're trying to like force it off the boat.
Yeah, and like I don't have repelling blast, but like
Yeah.
you know, that's his intent anyway. So let me just do 6 of those.
Woof.
Looks like 5 of those hit.
4, 5. Yeah. Damn. All right. So.
So 12, 16, 25, 29 force damage.
So yeah, it arcs around the mast and slams into this creature, and you watch as it like kind of shifts back up against the railing, and then kind of like recoils back to where it was. Uh, yeah, sick.
And then I want to be like, hey, you slimy bitch, get off my fucking ship. And then Finn's going to jump over the edge, trying to get it to follow him.
Okay. All right, Etran, you're up.
All right. I have just enough movement, I think, to what size is this creature?
It is large.
Okay, perfect. So am I. I'm gonna run up to its tail and try to grab the tail.
Okay.
Uh, that would be just an attack roll, right?
Yes, yeah. So it actually. I assume you're trying to move it.
I'm going to move it, yeah, but first I need to grab it. Then I have just enough movement to get over the side.
So that'll be a grapple check as your attack. So it's
So
actually a
Strength.
yeah, athletics or strength if you don't have athletics.
All right. I'm gonna try to do it twice with both because I can attack twice.
Yep. Okay. All right. Let's see.
I gotta beat a 24.
24 and a 10. It's the same.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So you're able to grab it and essentially, or was that a roll with advantage or was that 2 separate rolls?
I had 2 separate rolls.
Okay.
I just
All right.
twice, so the first one got him. So then I look over and watch Finn go over, and I just jump over the side of the boat as an earth elemental, holding onto the thing's tail.
Okay. All right.
Get off our boat!
So it's gonna get dragged off the boat, and it's gonna attempt to like grab onto the railing as it's going over. So um, we'll give it one chance to see if it hooks it, and
Roll to smack its hands.
then
Yeah.
let me see if he even hits, and then we'll go from there. Nope. He just like he goes. It's just too quick, and you just watch as the like as the rock elemental goes over the side of the boat. It just goes like a coiled rope, and just goes streaming down into the water.
Oh,
So now you are a rock elemental in
yeah,
the
this
middle
isn't
of the
great.
ocean.
I have a
We're
plan.
Sinking quickly.
Yeah, I'm taking it away from the boat. I have a plan.
Okay. So the group of you watches Etrian successfully grabs it, pulls it over the boat, and then you
Just
just
look
watch.
over my shoulder and just go. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So Sheila, as you see this, let's go. Yeah.
Sheila's just gonna run up to the edge and be like, in her ragey mood, "What the fuck, Etrian?
Just jumps in after him.
Yeah. Do you need help?"
I would
And
say
then
you,
she's
Can you speak English in those forms?
No, I'm working towards something for that though.
Okay.
You've noticed every week that I've downtime, I just walk around in animal form staring at people, and I'm trying to work towards the telepathic beat.
so Sheila's even now raging at yelling at something that she doesn't even know that doesn't understand her.
Wait, I think I understand. I can't speak it.
yep. Yeah,
Oh.
Etrian can hear you, but can't. It just comes
Oh.
back in
Down there
elemental.
giving
But you know, Big Girl only talk at you. She never talked
Yeah.
to you. So this is perfect. So Sheila's gonna be on the side, just ready and attack that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have ready as fireball just in case.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna say, as it's like now quickly being descended into the water, it's gonna attempt to break free.
So do I make another strength check?
Yes.
Ooh. Hey.
Yeah.
Nope. So it's gonna attempt to break free, not be able to, and then it's just gonna swing around. And
They're choking it out.
I would say at this point, I guess since it didn't break free, what is your plan with this creature?
I'm just gonna drag it down for a while, and then after I'm gonna let go, and then try to like aim away from it for my movement, on wild shape, and cast Water Walk.
You just go
Yeah.
rocketing towards
Yeah, but I want to try to get out of range of its attack before I do that, so it doesn't grab me and hold me there. I have water breathing because I'm casting that every day.
Okay,
I just want to say I didn't specifically say that earlier, but I said it before we started the trip.
No. That's fine. I don't need you to say it every time.
All right.
That's yeah.
I don't want to shoot back up to the top and then like try to land back on the boat.
like free will.
So you are successful in able. Actually, give me
Yeah.
one dexterity saving throw, and we'll see how sly you are.
Not slide off.
I just land on my face.
Well, this is to get away as you like wild
alright.
like get out of your wild shape and I already rolled it right.
Oh, he misses. Oh, 11 misses as well. Or no, 5. Yeah, you roll the 6.
Shit.
That misses. I'm all caught up.
So sorry, it was the 11. Right? Yep.
No, the 11 was the strength check.
The 6 was to try and grab you.
Yeah. So he misses. So I'm just going way too fast.
Yeah. So as you end up just rocketing up and falling like face first onto the deck, the creature, you guys kind of like keep the ship moving, and after a little while, it doesn't seem like the creature comes back. Though, you look over and you see the forward mast is not doing very well.
Is that my tree or is it the back one? Because that's why I wanted it off the ship so fast.
I would say since the back one is the bigger one, I'd say that's probably your tree. If that's
Yeah, that's why. As soon as I got back on the boat, I just ran up to it and tried to take care of it.
But as you're all kind of inspecting it, you watch as it just kind of like creaks and just kind of like tips over a little bit.
Shit.
And
May I attempt to mend it?
you can try. Roll me a Roll
Sheila
me a
wants to get
spell. Roll me a d20 with your spell casting modifier, so plus your wisdom.
Sheila wants to toss a rope over the mast so that she can hook it and tie it to upright it and then counterweight that on the other side.
Okay. All
Would a
right.
plant growth help?
uh, I'll have. All right.
So that's a 28.
You have a no, just your wisdom, not your spell attack. So are you plus 4 or plus 5?
My wisdom?
Yeah. Just straight. It's just straight wisdom.
So
Uh,
23, right? Is it a +5 or?
I assume it's a plus 5.
what's the check? I'm sorry.
Just a straight wisdom check essentially. It's a d20 plus your spell casting modifier, which would be your wisdom, not your spell attack, which includes your proficiency. Sorry, I'm getting wonky.
Oh, wait. Is
Are
that
you looking at
my
D&D Beyond?
proficiency?
No,
yeah.
it's your wisdom without your proficiency.
So right under where it says wisdom, like on the top.
It's like +1.
Oh, okay. So 23.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Oh.
Sorry. So yeah, between you you guys kind of like plant growth it up a little bit, pull it back into place, and then Magmar casts mending on one of the locations, and it heals it fixes the mast to the sail, kind of putting back 23 points worth of hit points onto the boat. You still see some like it cracked all the way up, and mending only goes so far, and you guys can't really get it all back into place, but it is now back affixed onto itself. So yeah. And the rest of the day goes pretty quiet.
I'm never taking watch again.
Look at my tree.
I fixed it as best I could.
I think the last time I was on this ship and it was all repaired was the first time I was on this ship.
Probably, yeah. That does sound accurate.
Magmore.
What do you mean? That wasn't me. It's a monster.
Who gave you the orders to go into the bucket?
I don't know. I thought it was a good idea.
Talon.
Tom's like
happens when we don't
sleeping
have a
down
captain?
below deck. Heavy Neck's like, it's fine. You can see
telling
Nocton
you,
like
Nick,
walk
it was
over
a
and be like,
fine.
we don't have the supplies to fix these things. Guys, you need to take better care of the ship. And then he goes back to like
pretty
rolling.
good. I fixed it pretty well. I can,
I'll put you guys back on that.
I can mend it all day long because it's a cantrip.
You try and it does kind of put back some of the pieces, but unfortunately the mending spell is so like it only fixes like foot by foot cube, so like no matter how you kind of try and get at it, it won't get everything. So
Gotcha.
uh
Hang on.
It's not going to repair a 30-foot crack.
Over the next couple days, I steal everybody's ropes and just wrap it as tight as I can.
Oh.
Sheila, you gotta help me. And I'm sorry for ending your bite so early, but my tree was in danger.
I almost had God help.
It's okay. I just didn't know if we were gonna make a bigger mess.
That's fair.
But like, I'm ready to lend a hand again.
Thank you.
all right, Finn, as the next day rises, how are you assisting?
Um,
Long rest currently, if there's a next one.
So you guys can reset after each one of these.
Long rest.
let's see. I will. Can I do medicine and just make sure everyone's like good?
Sure.
Or does that have nothing to do with
Dude,
saying?
I thought about that too.
That makes total sense. We can't pilot a ship with scurvy.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say, and you're just starting a very long journey where you guys won't have access to resources, so like making sure everyone's good right before you dip down.
Nice.
So yeah, everyone's tip top in shape. The rest of the crew stocked the boat pretty sufficiently before you guys landed back on deck. So you're feeling confident, and as you guys get to the area where you're about to dip, um, uh, the ship, you see kind of off in the distance, you see this like tiny little black island that looks almost shiny in the sun. And you're getting closer to it, it seems it's big, but you're like this. It barely sticks out of the ocean comparatively to most islands. Um,
Ah, yes, the island of dark fears. This is a good place for us to be.
That seems not what I was expecting.
it's like completely uninhabited. There is not one single like tree or anything growing on it. It's just like shiny black rock. It's almost off-putting how clean it looks comparatively.
You guys notice it's almost off-putting how clean it looks comparatively?
Now
I
that you
just
say
had
it,
that same thought. That's so weird. It's just
Very speaky. It's like I've already heard it.
yeah, it's like I was
Oh.
thinking it myself. How weird.
Man.
do I have any idea why nothing would grow on here?
Um,
Like a survival check?
Give me a nature check as you're trying to discern the nature of this.
Oh, fucking hell.
Nice. So as you guys get close to it and kind of as you're kind of like you can see as Phantasma is kind of like looking at the sun, trying to figure out what direction you guys need to like kind of like start your descent to get it you perfectly lined up. You're looking at the island itself, and it's it's the type of rock it is not very like um it doesn't have it's not very porous, so you know that there's not a lot of place for like things to grab onto. Um, you are it does throw you off a little bit because typically even when you normally see rock like this, it does have, you know, either something that like got
Still
stuck
have
on it,
stuff that shoots out the side, or
yeah,
life
Algae or
finds a
something.
way.
yeah, or like a pool or like a crevice that things can grow in and then kind of grow on, but like this for some reason this is just it's just shiny and like totally picked clean and like you actually I'll say with that check you do see like maybe like it almost looks like a slime trail because it's like if you've ever looked at something shiny and has like a smear on it, you kind of
Mm,
see the like it doesn't reflect as much. You see like a trail. You'd think it was like slime or some sort of like sticky liquid that is kind of like cresting down from it into the water. Um,
that can't be good.
so yeah, as
Way off-putting. So
so yeah, that's the most you pick up from it. But otherwise, eventually the ship kind of like gets to where it's supposed to be, gets lined up. Nocton does the final pieces, and you see like this. It kind of like closes up around all of the masts, and you have this like weird bubbly boat, and it just kind of like floats there for a second, completely enclosed, and it's like, and then all of a sudden you hear this like, and you see this like something maybe you didn't realize before, but like there's these two large tubes on the side of the boat that Nocton kind of cracks open and they fill with water, and as they do, the whole boat just starts sinking.
can't be good.
And
I already miss trees.
Yeah, wow, I hate this. I'd rather be on the outside, I think.
Is there a way? Is there like a way to, like, once we're underwater, someone can get
Yes.
out of the boat without filling the rest of the boat up with water?
yes, there is like it's like a
Decompression or whatever, not a
yeah,
decompression, like a
I'm gonna say
two door or something. Okay.
for
exactly.
a bridge.
So you guys can like enter it, close one door, open the other door, and it fills with water, and you can exit, and then it like purges
I don't know
itself.
why it makes me feel less claustrophobic, but it does. So that's
This is awful. I
So
hate those spaces.
Did I not realize the entire crew is like claustrophobic and we're gonna have this?
I
I'm
don't
not
know if we,
claustrophobic.
I don't know if we
The
ever.
ocean just kind of terrifies me in general.
Oh. I'm not.
Pirates fun until you gotta be on the ocean.
Yeah.
I spent more time in an enclosed area, but this is not ideal.
Nope. Sure isn't.
Probably wasn't surrounded and going deeper and deeper underwater, but like I know we can breathe underwater. I know we can do all this stuff. It just feels wrong, and that's it.
Just nobody talk to me until we get there.
Yeah.
So Magma, tell us about your god.
Nope. No, I'm just gonna go say a prayer in the corner. You can.
So there are portholes and it is designed so you guys can. It's not like just a black bubble. Like you guys can see out of it. I don't know if that makes it better or worse, but so like as you get
Different bad, I think.
as you kind of like, and it's weird because for a little while you were just kind of sinking, and it was like, all right, this isn't bad, and then all of a sudden it just kind of like clunks onto the edge of this mountain range, and then it just kind of starts sliding along the edge, and you guys are seeing kind of like as it gets darker and darker as you get further and further down. You're seeing under the water there is plant life growing on this, and it is a little bit more jagged underneath. So there is more that you can see, kind of like plant growth and whatnot. Though for the most part, you keep seeing these like weird looking. They look like the best way I can describe it is like, have you ever seen like the? I'm gonna keep fucking with you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like make this terrifying. Have you ever seen like the really deep water like vent growth, like those long tubed like things that live off the hot springs like millions of miles underwater? It's a bunch of plants that look like that, but they're just like a greenish tint, and they're all just kind of like swaying. And you watch one as you're kind of like just seeing out the side, like a fish kind of swims near it, and it just like sucks it in.
Nope, don't like that.
Edrin's a little bit more calm now that there's.
To help our visibility here, I want to cast daylight under the ship. So it's literally a 60-foot radius sphere of light that just shines down, and it also shines for an additional 60 feet. So 120-foot radius sphere of light that just comes from the ship, so we can see what the fuck is happening, because it's terrifying.
Does anybody know anything about fish? Are there giant monsters that are attracted to light for some reason?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are.
We're in complete. I'm just curious.
Just based solely on memory, I think.
Do you want me to turn
might
this
be a
off?
few.
Because I'm so scared right now.
I just want a group think here. You know.
If that's what you want, I'll turn it off right now.
Can I make a nature check? Would I know if a bunch of light underwater would attract giant monsters or anything that would come check us out?
Yeah, can I check on that too if you roll badly?
How about each of you give me a nature check, and I'll see if either of you are familiar enough with the.
Damn, a 20.
I don't know shit about nature. I burn stuff.
Magmar's like, no, this is good.
It's fine. We're good. We're safe.
Etrian, you're a little more concerned about the giant ball of light that is now kind of just glowing through the darkness. It's not like pitch black down here yet, but
we're getting there.
You assume it may attract more creatures than not having light going, but
all right.
I mean, it's up to everybody else, but we might attract more stuff.
All right, no, I'm turning it off and I'm going in the corner.
just think about light a whole lot, you know.
Only when we get there. I'm not looking anymore.
Here's an idea. Can you when you cast that? Are you casting it on a thing or just in a place?
It can follow a thing if I choose.
What if you cast it on me? I turn myself invisible and I just swim in front of the ship.
Yeah, but that's still the what?
Then it's like there's nothing. It's just light.
Would there be a fin-sized outline of darkness in the center of it?
I would.
Nah.
I am the darkness. I mean, I'm not against it, but you are putting yourself in perilous danger. Apparently, I feel like we're safe, but I don't know. Apparently not.
Well, I mean, if something happens, I can, zip out there,
That's true. All right. Well, all right. Fine.
You
I mean,
guys, I'm
I mean,
just, I just,
I mean,
I had a concern. I voiced it. Whatever we do is fine.
I, ass-
Yeah.
I assume Nocton has figured out a way for us to be able to, see where we're going.
Knocked on. Joe.
Did he come? Is he on the boat?
He has to be on the boat.
I mean, honestly, I'm fine either way. I do kind of like seeing new creatures.
Do I
That's
think
part
you-
of why I'm traveling, but also we're in a very thin-shelled metal boat with thousands of pounds of pressure of water surrounding us. So, like, you know,
So, and it's not like everything's moving by like super quick. You guys are almost creeping
Coasting.
down this thing at this point, and Knockdown has been trying to like uh he's been trying to like control water and shift the boat a little bit here and there and trying to like navigate as much as he can. Um, but you guys are kind of like sliding down, and then all of a sudden you kind of get this like shh, and you hear the boat stop, and you feel the boat kind of stop, and you can see like out the front like visibility porthole.
Not
Sorry.
looking at that.
There's like a big rock mass that the boat's kind of like slid up against and is now kind of like in a crevice. Uh, and just
Well,
try as you may, like the boat, you just can't get it out of this spot. Uh,
so we don't have like steering capabilities of this thing.
not yet.
Knocked on.
So this was the plan, yeah.
It's going
It's
fine. It's
stuck.
going fine.
So we're just gonna wait here for
Do
this
we have-
rock to move.
do we have a way to see what's in front of our ship at all?
I can
Yeah,
turn
you
my
can see
sun
it's
on.
like it kind of like imagine you're going
Okay,
down
we
a
can
hill
tell
and
it's
then
okay. So
like
I'm
up.
gonna control water
Oh,
and just gently lift us back and up and over so we can keep going.
you die.
And can I just keep? It's for like an hour, I think. I'm just gonna keep doing control water for like the next 2 hours.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to like kind of navigate any of these like humps in
Thank God.
uh, the ground as you're kind of sliding down this mountain range. Essentially, it's almost like sledding underwater.
It somehow feels more wrong than that one time that I flew the ship.
So it's kind of sliding and sliding, and you're able to get it up over in like 2 hours pass, and you're able to kind of get it past these things. And like, unfortunately, you get to this one where, or you kind of get over this one, and then you realize you're getting to this point where it's kind of flattening out, and you're able to keep moving, but you're realizing as it's like it flattens out, and then there's like a hard drop off. Um, and it's you realize like you probably could control water at this point in time, like, but you're seeing that you're not sure how far this drop off goes and how long you'd have to try and like keep it going.
I mean, I can burn some more. If I can, I upcast it and just do the same thing. Just cast a 4th level spell with a higher spell level.
Yeah, you can keep
That's,
casting as long
okay.
as it's higher. Some spells do more, some spells you just get the same.
Oh yeah, this one doesn't mention it. That's why I was curious, but at least I don't think it does. Whatever. I'd keep casting it. I would wait. Can we see? We can't see under the boat. We can't tell. Like after we get off that edge, we're not gonna be able to look down and be like, all right, there's stuff coming up.
You can kind of there are portholes kind of all set around the ship, so you can like you get to the edge and you can see and you look down and you realize it's not as bad as it looked like because of the darkness. Like once you kind of like crest over, it's like just out of eyesight, so you're able to kind of like get over this 90-degree angle and kind of coast the ship down and then keep kind of sliding along. And then eventually you guys get to a point where it's just kind of like it's now moving on its own, and you don't really necessarily need to cast control
Okay.
water as much, or if you at this point. And however, now you're seeing you see, like, you get to a point where there's this large mass of these, like, and by large I don't mean like, oh, kind of big. It's like huge mass with all of these like weird plant-like things kind of growing on top of each other and growing up into this huge hump. And the boat is currently like heading right for it. And I'll say you guys are able to kind of like creep it to a stop before you get to this thing. But like it goes up as high as you can see, and you assume you could probably try and get the boat over it, but you can see them kind of like shifting, and one breaks off and just kind of like floats like off. So even if you were to try and like necessarily go up it, you're not sure if like one of these things would like pop off and attach to the boat or something. Um,
Can I make a survival or nature check? Would I know what this thing is? I don't think I spent a lot of time in the ocean, but
uh, it's gonna be really tricky, but you can give me a uh, survival check to see if you have any idea what these are.
that's
So
I know.
unfortunately, no. This is it.
It's a weird exotic thing under the sea that I've never seen before.
I will give you with a roll like that. I'll give you. It doesn't look natural. Like these things don't look like they're like you've dealt with sea things and sea creatures, and they all kind of have like a general like appearance or kind of consistency. But like every time you look at one of these, it's just it does not look like it's supposed to be here. Um, but that's the most you're not sure where it may come from. Um, yeah.
Does that thing look weird to anybody else? A little.
Everything looks weird down here.
That's true. That's very non-specific.
What the hell are you talking about?
The gigantic plant thingy in front.
Oh.
It just looks off. I don't know if we should try to go around it or just plow through it and go out there and just chop it down, I guess. I don't know.
I'm sorry. You expect me out there? Are you high?
Probably a little bit right now. I mean, I have been in charge of the narcotics and alcohol since I boarded the ship, and
Touche.
I've just been experimenting with random stuff with all my, oh god, what do I have? Alchemist supplies, herbalism, and poisoner's kit. So who knows what I have back there.
Well, excuse me. Yeah.
I mean, it's probably safe to just go around it. Like, I feel like probably, I feel like trying to start a fight with something in the middle of the, like underneath the middle of the ocean could just draw a lot more attention to us.
True.
So as you guys are chatting, you're seeing this thing start shifting towards the boat.
Yeah, let's leave.
I don't like that. Yeah.
Yep, time to go.
You see that and you cast control water and you're just like trying to get away, and like it's almost like it's recognizing there's movement, and you see it like shoot off a whole pile of these things that all just like stick to the boat and start really fucking with your ability to control it because they're all like wiggling and stuff. And it kind of like you end up getting to the point where like there's a lot of these stuck to the boat, and you are able to eventually kind of like through lots of you're doing it, you see Phantasma get out and start controlling water and like really trying to get the boat up, and you guys get it up and over this thing and kind of like past out of its like reach and kind of land, but then there's still a bunch of these things just stuck to the outside of the boat, and it's really fucking with your ability to control it.
God damn it.
And you can
All
see
right,
them just kind of like shifting
they?
around as they like squeak
Locked
past
on.
up
Where's
portholes.
the exit?
You guys thought I was gonna let you sit in the boat the entire time? Come on.
All right, we can all breathe underwater. Let's just go scrape the hole off and just keep going.
So, like, the whole outside of this is metal, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Can anyone heat metal?
I mean, safely?
If anyone could,
I don't mean just light the ship on fire and cook it from the outside. I mean like
if anyone could, Etrian, it would be you.
I usually can, but I don't really usually keep that one handy. I mostly have water stuff available right now.
That makes sense, actually, because why would you want to heat water in the ocean?
Right, I was thinking about it, but
Yeah.
all right. I can make someone a giant shark, and I can be a giant octopus. We have this done in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm down.
I mean,
Alright.
okay,
Huh?
okay.
You're good. You hold down the fort, okay, man?
Okay,
We'll make sure nothing happens here while you're all alone while we're out there fighting monsters.
I can do that.
All right.
I'll shoot. Well, okay. Do spells travel underwater? Like fire?
Yeah, this probably isn't your best scenario.
Is
I'm
that
gonna
most of
I'm
my
gonna let
spell
you
sheet?
answer your own question on that.
Yeah, it's either fire or I pretty much have to freaking touch you. So I'm gonna stay on the boat.
It's not that the spells won't work. They just probably are less effective. Actually, I need to look up.
They cool off a little bit.
So we got away from the big plant, right? Where we just have like a bunch of little guys attached to us.
Yeah.
Okay, Finn's just gonna Misty step outside of the boat.
Okay.
All right, fine. Wait, yeah, I'll look through one of the portholes and join them. And then, do you want to be a giant shark, or are you good?
No, I'm just gonna start ether blasting this shit.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna start. I'm not gonna waste that shit. Thorn whip. It's a cantrip. I can hit somebody, and if they're how small are they? Are they large?
They're like medium size.
All right. If I hit the creature, it takes 1d6 or something d6 piercing, and I pull the creature 15 or 10 feet closer to me. So I stand 30 feet back and just start whipping them off our boat with a thorn whip.
Okay.
Can also blade beam them for force damage. So
Yeah.
let's do that. I
We
got
got
30
it.
feet on that shit.
Okay. So as you all kind of Etrian, Sheila, and Finn, you exit the boat to start cleaning it off, essentially.
Want us to start rolling damage?
Huh? I'm gonna do it
That's-
slightly differently. I'm just trying to make sure. I
Yeah,
have it
that's
all
what we're
set.
doing. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's good. Yeah.
I'm gonna do Fury Fire. Fury Fire?
Oh yeah, give us all advantage.
Yeah, so you all have to make dex saves of 18, or everyone's gonna have advantage on you for attacking.
How big is the boat? Can you direct it like the center of the boat and then like everything
It's each object. Hold on, let's see. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet of your choice. And every creature within the spell area is also outlined to make a dexterity saving throw. It says the range area is 60 by 20. 60 feet by 20 feet.
Oh, you sit within 60-foot range in a 20-foot cube, so you can do any 20-foot cube within 60 feet.
Yeah. So within 20 feet. So wherever the maximum number of thingies is.
Okay.
Did you mean to put us on the world map?
Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
shifting
okay.
things around real quick on the other map so you guys don't watch me just putting stuff on this. Not that it really
Would-
matters. So as you guys get out and start kind of like attacking these things and getting them to try and pop off, you see as you hit the first two or so, you watch as they kind of like pop off and start shifting towards you very quickly. And I'm gonna have you guys all roll initiative as you get out there.
Should have seen this coming.
Uh, oh.
Yeah, I can keep my old one.
I'm on the map this time. What do you mean?
It's because it might be because I didn't delete
We
you
didn't
guys
clear
to
from
let you
last time.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
update it.
I rolled the same thing.
Did you really? That's funny.
Yeah. Oh my god. Does this look like what caused the slime on that island?
Yes. Yep. You were very much picking up that.
I've learned something new. This is still exciting.
Can you wild shape into these?
Ooh.
Think so. Is this a homebrewed beast?
It's not a beast.
Oh, okay.
I'll say now that you're kind of up close and personal with them, they're not a beast and they're not a plant. which is probably, I don't know if that's better or worse, but uh,
An amoeboid.
If I was a druid, I think I would just try to wild shape into a plant and just stay that way forever.
Adrian spent about 100 years just hanging out as different animals.
That's fair.
Just chilling.
Now I am a plant. Leave me the fuck alone.
Uh,
Do not eat.
All right, boom, 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 boom. All right, cool. So, and I need to give them an initiative. I should do one that's not near you. Okay. All right.
Yes.
So, Etran, you are up first. I'll say you guys have like knocked two of them off with your first attacks, and that's kind of what initiated this. Um, if you want to roll damage for your first attacks, I'll put that into these creatures that you guys hit to start, and then.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want me to roll all 3 beams?
Yeah, whatever you would have done
Okay.
during your turn. All right, cool. Um, so yeah, yeah, Etran. So
Right.
as you kind of pop it off, it takes some damage and it looks at you and it starts moving towards you, and you're like, "Fuck!" And it is your turn to act.
All right. I just want to see how tough these guys are. So I'm going to go up to it and I'm going to attack it with another cantrip, Primal Savagery. You'll see like it starts his fingernails kind of grow a little bit longer. And you start seeing like green like acid trailing behind him.
Nice.
And, wow, that was terrible. And he misses.
No, that hits actually.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
And it's 3d10 acid, so 13 acid.
So as you slice into it and you feel like you're like, yeah, you feel it like pulse and this like just ooze spits out at you, and you take
Should have seen it coming.
5 poison damage as it just like onto you.
More rude than anything.
But it does. You are easily able to scratch through it and apply your damage.
Is it dead or is it still
It's still pulsing at the moment.
nasty? Yeah, I'm gonna turn into something then. I just have to check on something real fast. Sure. Oh damn. Oh well, yeah. I turn into a water elemental and hang out there.
Perfect.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
the end.
Up next we have.
Did I not kill any of these things with this?
It looks real bad. It looks real
Okay.
bad. Yeah. Up next is Sheila. Yeah, the one you like threw a bunch of damage into.
Okay.
If I did my math right, you did 32 damage, right?
Did all of them hit?
Yes. I will tell you guys right now, these have a 10 armor class.
Nice.
I can't miss.
It would have been 38.
Oh, you did there. Okay, sorry, I did my math wrong then. You did just with the final blast, it hits it and the thing just explodes. And you do see this like within like a 10-foot range. I'll say you're probably out of range of it when it explodes. This is like pool of like ooze kind of like shoots out, and as you see some of it like smear across the boat, you see it like sizzle a little.
No.
Um,
Fuck that.
but that creature's gone.
Get them off the boat.
And you guys can see now as these things are like shifting around the boat, they're like there's like trails of like sizzling occurring where they're moving.
Right.
All right, Sheila, you're up.
All right. Sheila is gonna go break this big guy, or should I just go? I'm just gonna go kill Etrian's thing real quick.
Thanks.
All right, I'm gonna attack.
So
Boom.
what are you using underwater?
I'm gonna just straight up use my greatsword.
Okay, so as you go to like swing through the water, you feel all of this resistance as you're like pulling through it, and you have disadvantage on the attack.
We have advantage because of fairy fire.
So it's a straight roll.
So, well, I would assume that a 30 hits.
Yeah, that still hits. Just I'm trying, okay? I don't even know. It doesn't even matter if you're at
What's your
disadvantage.
plus to hit? If it's more than 10,
It
you
doesn't
can't.
matter. You can't miss it. Yeah, that's fair. So and with that, as you slice through it this time, you watch as like you don't give a fuck about water, and the thing just explodes, and you and Etrian take 2 poison damage as it just like.
So it's poison. It's not like acid.
It's this weird mix of like I'm classifying it as poison. I don't know. I don't know what makes more sense. Maybe acid.
Is it eating the boat?
I think acid totally makes more sense because
If
Okay.
it's eating the boat, it's
I
acid
I have
100%.
resistance to that, so that makes more sense to me.
Okay. Then it's acid damage, and I will tweak that. These are I made these, so I guess that you're right. This makes more sense. So yeah, as the acid explodes, so if you want to take half damage, Adrian, on the last 2,
Yes.
and
Our boat's gonna be Swiss cheese, bro.
So many of them.
Oh my god.
so that one's gone.
Okay.
Sheila, that was your first attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swim up and try to delicately cut this one off the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, delicately.
Is that in Sheila's vocabulary delicately?
Yeah.
There's a first time for everything, Drop.
She's a delicate girl. Come on, look how easily
right,
she
all right.
cries.
Yeah.
18 damage.
And as you slash into it, it again just kind of like, ooh, that's way too many. Hold on, not 10d10. It just kind of like, and like you watch as like some of the acid smears across the boat, some of it smears across you. But you did take a good gouge out of this thing, so.
Well, then I think that's the end of my turn.
All right. Damage. 6. Okay. Magmar, you're up.
All right, because I'm not sure how to do it without like just drawing all over the map and looking like a child. Could you or anyone draw me a 30-foot radius sphere, please? Just so I can see how big that is.
You're gonna probably beat me to it, but I can.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Could I cover the whole boat with that? Or
Yeah.
like part, like the back half of the boat?
Yeah, you could definitely cover like half of it.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna. Is this okay? Is this on fire? Right? I'm not gonna fucking set the boat on fire.
I'm underwater. You should be good.
You know,
It's all metal on the outside, right?
I'm just trying to be as safe as I possibly can right now because our boat's currently getting eaten by acid. You know, I'm gonna cast Dawn at the back half of the ship where I think a shit ton of them are, or at least wherever I can get the most of them at one time.
I'd say either the back or the front. Yeah.
Yeah, either or that. Yeah,
Perfect.
that. Yeah, fuck yeah, all that. That's exactly where I want that. So they will have to make a con save 18 or take F 12 points of radiant or half that to 6.
Okay.
And if they end their turn in this stuff, they have to make another save or take more damage.
One, actually, I should just do it for all of them. Or yeah, I can do that for all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more. 7. Oh shit. Fuck. Slash roll 60, 20. Okay. Solve those plus 3. So 1 fails. 18 plus 3, 2 fail. 3, 4. 4 fail. So I'll say you get 1
So
half.
it's like light little like glimmer on the back of our ship.
12. Mm.
And I'm gonna stay exactly where I am.
4 failed. Mm, 6. All right. Finn, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna do.
That rolled so shit.
So these 3 here, I'm gonna do 2 ether blasts at each of them.
These 3.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
ones on the bottom right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so the top one gets 11. The middle one gets 15, and then the lower one gets 12.
So as you like blast into these things, you watch as it just kind of like as it's like striking them and they're like taking chunks out of them. You can see them just kind of like oozing more onto the boat. Okay. And yeah, do you want to do anything else with your turn?
Nope, I'm good.
Perfect.
Stand far away from that shit.
All right. It's the oozes' turn. A couple of them are gonna break off, and they move relatively quickly underwater, as you find out. Why is it not letting? Oh, come on. Okay. 2 are gonna like shoot off and circle around you, Sheila. 2 are gonna shoot off and come on. 5, 10. Why are you not working? Roll 20. Why you do this? Oh my god, I didn't have it on the map screen. I'm sorry, viewers. Playing this
Oh,
game by myself. Uh, I got too many things open on my screen.
what was it on?
It was just on you guys. It was just on your faces. So
Oh,
it was very theater of the mind while we're like,
True D&D.
yeah, all looking at a map. All right. I don't know why am I. All right. 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, cool. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45. Um, 2 of them are gonna circle around you guys. And they're just gonna kind of like shoot out a pseudopod towards you, Finn. Um,
Oh boy.
Pseudopod.
24 to hit and a
What?
11 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay. As it like slaps into you, you feel this like it doesn't. It's funny. At first, you're like, oh, it didn't hurt that bad, and then you feel this like burning sensation as it like scrapes across whatever portion it hit, and it just like sizzles. Uh, take. Oh God, not that much. Not that much.
And this
1 plus 5.
we're doing
Way more serious than I thought.
You
everybody.
take 15 damage. Not, and that's a lot for that roll. So
Oh Jesus. Okay.
not 46 damage. Shit.
I thought I was taking both. I was like, Jesus Christ.
You
don't get hit with
you're
this.
like, you guys are like, what the fuck are
Yeah.
these things?
Fucking 60. Nope.
That would have come very close to killing.
No, right. These things aren't that big. Sorry.
No, it's cool.
All right, cool. Finn's turn. That's the other ones are just gonna keep like creeping across the boat. Some of them are gonna look like they're trying to move out of this. I'd say maybe they feel like they are trying to move out, but they also don't really seem to want to leave the boat, so they just kind of hang out in that area.
Make
I
some
believe.
saves. Just
Yeah, if they stay in, they gotta make saves again.
That's fair. All right, so the
or take. Do I re-roll damage every time, or is it set?
yeah, you reroll every time. So I usually do it like once per like things. You don't need to roll for each creature, but yeah.
Where the hell is the damn spell? There it is. There's the better one.
There we go.
Nice.
I rolled one of the ones was a 1, and there were some 3s in there before. I was just like, come on.
Oh. All right, so there's 6 left. 60.
Most successfully going to turn the boat into Swiss cheese. I apologize in advance.
Well, interestingly enough, you're noticing the radiant damage. It's like frying them, but it's not doing anything to cause them to like ooze out extra.
Hey, I'm doing something helpful.
Nice.
So fail, success. So 2 succeed. The rest fail. So
Just
so
one.
you watch as
Just one succeeds.
they have a +3. So that's
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't. I could probably try and figure out the macro to get it to
Oh,
give me the
you're
+3.
fine.
All right. So that one dead. That one dead. That one dead. 27. So 12 plus 20. That one's also dead.
Yes.
You guys are watching as these things are just getting fried in radiant damage.
The best part about this spell is I can move it.
Oh, awesome. How
Yeah.
was that? Oh,
Dawn.
oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's sick.
That one's looking real rough. And then what? 2 succeeded, so 25, 26, so 13. 2 are looking okay. All right. Oh, sorry, Etrian, you're up.
So this might be a little annoying for combat, but I have a spell, Conjure Animals.
Okay.
I can summon 8 beasts of challenge rating 1 of 1/2 or 4 of 1/2 or 8
Holy
of
shit, there's about
1/4
to be
lower. So if I cast it at 7th level, I can do 12 beasts of challenge rating 1/2 or lower.
Okay.
So I want to summon a swarm of tiger sharks.
Fuck yeah.
And I have a free command. I can they obey any verbal command though. Am I able to talk underwater because I can breathe underwater?
So, given the nature of the spell, yes, you can talk underwater.
Okay.
You are currently Are you currently a water elemental, or did you drop
Oh, I'm
that?
sorry. Bonus action, I would drop that.
Okay, no, that's fine. That was just because that would make the communication a little bit more tricky. But I think even so, you'd
Well,
still be
I can't cast yet while I'm in
right.
my yeah.
Okay, so you can, and you guys can all speak and cast spells underwater because you have water
Okay.
breathing on. So
Sweet. So there are gonna be 12 tiger sharks that just kind of pop up in the water around us. And I'm just gonna tell them to attack all these things floating and pull the rest off our ship.
okay.
I thought tiger shark was 1/4, and I can summon 24. I think 1/4.
That's wicked funny.
We do giant seahorses, but yeah.
All right, let me find me some sharks. At least something close to a shark.
Wait, can skeletons breathe underwater?
Can skeletons breathe underwater?
Skeletons that breathe at all.
I don't know if you
I
can
summon a
summon
skeleton.
skeletons. I don't know if that classifies as a beast.
All right, how about shark skeletons?
Yeah.
Win.
Veteran taking a weird turn.
Love me sharks, bro.
That's so funny.
They don't do a lot, but they're all just gonna swarm like 2 at a time,
And just like
and
eat the
just
yeah.
yeah, they have +4 to hit, and it's 1d8 +2 damage.
I know I gotta have sharks here somewhere, or at least a fish of some sort. Apparently I need to step up my game if we're gonna be doing it underwater.
Yeah, I started reading my spells a lot, so
There, I drew you a little shark.
start doing weird stuff.
Yeah. I don't think you can only see that. I don't see that. Oh no,
Nope.
I do
Yeah,
see it.
yeah.
I lied. I'm sorry.
But
Nice.
give me control of that.
I love how I have wet cavern, camp, dungeon matters, essentials. I have hydras.
That's
The
perfect.
same difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. All right, yeah,
And I have to roll initiative for them.
okay. Let's say
Just as a
for
group. Just as a group, not
okay.
roll.
All right, little tiny hydras.
They go right before me. It's perfect.
How many did you say there were?
12.
Okay. No, we're doing it.
You're gonna get all. I'm sorry, everybody.
No, this is perfect.
Just do this every time.
Yeah.
Combat's
I
gonna
don't
take
have
6
anything good
hours.
for like a swarm of low level stuff around something that we don't have to break. This is like
This is a good time for breaking.
I've been home, like there's a couple of spells I prepared like just because I've been wanting to use them, but
1, 2,
Okay.
Finn's just gonna look over at you and be like, "You couldn't have done this from inside the ship."
I kind of
Yeah,
forgot.
right?
Yeah.
Why are we out here?
Actually,
You too, Magmaw. God damn it.
that's not a bad point. So it's 8 o'clock. So the stream doesn't have to watch me fuck with this, and you guys can take a break. We're gonna go to a quick break. I will have all of the sharks where they're supposed to be when we come back, and yeah, we'll be right back. And we're back. Sharks, Hydra Sharks,
No.
added, and it is. So Etrian, you used return to create these, and it is now.
Yeah, I summoned them. I don't know if. Yeah, they attack on their own order, so they're not going to attack till the end of the round.
Okay, because they. Oh, did they get a 1 for initiative?
Yep.
All right, cool. So in that case, Sheila, you are up.
All right, I am going to attack the one that Entry and Shark Thing is flanking.
Okay.
Boom. So 29, 16, 15, and 21. So was that 37 damage total? I hope that's dead.
Yeah. So you actually your first attack. Okay. Yeah. So first attack, you almost take it out, and then with the second attack, you cleanly dice it in half. Uh, between the 2 slashes, you take 13 acid damage as it like you slice into it, it spears all over you, and then you slice it again and it explodes. Uh, as they both go through, the shark also takes 13 damage.
Yeah, not looking great.
But this one is gone. Um, with that, it is now. Oh God, did I do it? I did it, didn't I? Got rid of the initiative tracker. All right, Sheila, Magmar, are you or do you have anything else, movement or anything you want to do, Sheila?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Magmar, you are up.
6 is the 3 of those things are currently swarmed. I want to move Dawn to hit as many of the guys on the front of the ship as I can.
Okay, perfect.
I believe that is a bonus action to move that thing. Yeah. Okay. So I'll move that there, and then I am gonna also. Am I close enough to touch the one in front of me?
Yeah, or you could like paddle forward a little bit, get to
Cool.
it.
Let's see, how many spell slots of that do I have? Okay, perfect. 17 to hit.
That hits.
I'm gonna inflict wounds it. So 29 necrotic damage, and I'm gonna use my fingernails. So they're just gonna like claw out, and I'm just gonna like swipe this thing to death.
Uh, yeah, as you like slice through it, and it just gets ripped apart and explodes. Uh, and yeah,
And they have to make con saves or take 20 points of radiant damage.
so as you, ooh, I'm doing it wrong again. As you slice into the one near you, you and Finn both take
No, I'm sorry.
1
Hey.
damage.
Oh no.
Ah, and then the
Why,
4 that are currently.
I'm currently bloodied. Help.
uh,
And help, I have 2 hit points.
shit.
Oh dear.
We'll use that one. That's actually 13, and then actually I can just do this. 3 enter. Fail, 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 fail. All right, they all take full damage.
20 points.
Sweet. Oh, now it already taken damage. It's not looking. Woo.
How's the ship looking?
Uh, the ship is like you can see smears where they've been crawling, but it doesn't seem like
It's gonna take a while.
it'll take a little while for that. When they explode, they seem to kind of like impact it a little bit worse because there's a lot in a concentrated area. Um, eventually the water kind of like washes it off, so it's not like it's like constantly burning, but
Hmm.
you are seeing some like divots and whatnot. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look like it's gonna like explode like right
Okay.
away.
We don't have any leaks yet.
No, not yet. um, Finn, you are up.
All right. I don't want to get hit with this acid, so I'm gonna flip around to this side, and
Okay.
I'm gonna
What the
thunderstep.
hell's the range on that ship? Or
Huh?
they die?
It's like a 10-foot radius around them.
Okay.
DC 18 con save.
This thing's probably just gonna explode. 4. So it takes 18 thunder damage. Plus 1, 8. It's still standing, but it is hanging on. And
And I'm gonna distance spell, and I'm gonna go way the fuck over here.
Mm,
so it explodes, but there's nothing near it. So there's just this like cloud of acid in the water that kind of starts fizzling and sizzling, and then kind of dissipates.
Nice. I would like to use my bonus action to, excuse me, do 3 shots at this guy and 3 shots at this guy. Oh wait, no, bonus action is only 3, so I'll do 3 shots just at this guy.
All right, perfect.
So 11 force damage.
Sweet. All right, so these oozes are gonna just. I'm not even gonna roll. They're gonna attack the reef sharks, but they're not gonna do enough damage to kill them. The one on you, Sheila, is going to attempt to hit you. Am I doing that right? Yeah. I assume a 12 to hit doesn't hit.
It definitely does not.
This one's gonna scurry over to you, Magmar, and attempt to hit you. Assume that doesn't
Hell
hit.
no, brother!
Uh, those are currently being occupied. The one you shot, Finn, is gonna like pop off and start heading towards you and get like right up in your face. Right, 5, 10. I don't know why it won't let me. All right, gets right up in your face, and it's gonna attempt to hit you. Okay. Uh,
Hang on, so I have a magic item that makes you re-roll a roll. I have 3 charges on it. It's like a circuit that I'm wearing on my head.
okay.
It's my magic item from the locker that AJ fixed for me. So yeah, re-roll your nat 20, please.
Okay. So that's the damage if it goes through, but it doesn't matter because I'm definitely not gonna crit again. Uh, 17 to hit.
Does that hit? Are you hitting?
17 misses.
All right. So what does it look like when this thing goes off? Because I don't think I've seen you use this before.
I've never used it before, so
Okay.
let's see. So it's got a it's like an I got a bunch of old gods on it, and one of them is Kosoth. So I'm just gonna like put my hand on it, and my fire symbol is just gonna like protrude out into my forehead and just kind of like shield Finn before you can attack him.
So yeah, perfect. Finn, you feel this like something come up between you and the creature for a half a second, and it just like just grazes off of this.
I feel like Finn would like go to put up a shield, and then like one would just appear before he did it, and you'd be like,
I got you, bud. This thing is awesome. I got it from the police locker.
"Oh, oh, I like that. Can I borrow that?"
No.
No.
All right, perfect. That is the creature's turn. Uh, because they started their turn or ended their turn in here, they're gonna take more con saves. 22, 9, 6, 6. So only one succeeds. Do you want to roll damage for your Dawn?
Wait,
Is it end turn? Begin turn, end turn, move
If
turn.
they end their turn.
At the end.
Okay, yeah. So they're just kind of like eating away at this thing, so they don't shift out of it.
It's like I don't know where it is every fucking time. I'm sorry. 28 points of radiant damage, my good sir. I think most of them are toasted after that.
Yep. No, I believe they're actually, yeah, all but the one that saved. Oh god. Which is mostly toasted.
Sick. I love this spell.
You're watching as they're just kind of like sizzling in this like radiant light. Uh,
Get your fried slime here.
and Etrian, you should have control over all of the sharks now. So if you want to move them around.
I have one of them. Unless, oh no, okay, you changed it more. Okay,
I was fucking with it.
So this guy's gonna come up here and attack. Is this one almost dead?
No, this one is probably one of the liveliest of the group.
That's all right. He's gonna help Sheila out and just attack it. And I have pack tactics, so well, he's flanked anyway, so it's bad. So 11 does hit, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Oof. That didn't do much.
It's all right.
And then for the other ones, can I have them try to pull the slime off that ship and then the other 3 attack it?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a strength check for the sharks.
Would this count as would I still have advantage from pack tactics on this?
Yeah, so I believe pack tactics I think works regardless as long as they're next to them.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about for the like strength
grapple.
check?
Yeah. I mean, grapple is still an attack, but you tell me.
I don't know. I've never actually had that question asked. I'll go with what I normally roll for it is no because it's not an attack.
Okay.
But you can definitely, yeah.
So so this one still grabs him and pulls him back, and then the next one that's gonna try to grab probably doesn't get him, and the last one probably doesn't get him.
So you can. Oh, you can. So you're just trying to pull it off. Oh, those are the. Wait, hold on. Are you trying to pull it off and then attack
Oh, I'm
it?
sorry. Yeah, I should have rolled damage. I was just trying to pull him off. So it was 2. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So it was a 3, a 14, a 3. What did I just do?
Okay.
Oh, the last 3, a 14, a 3, and a 5.
Okay, so it is going to attempt to. It is not very strong. It's not able to resist, so you pull it 10 feet off the boat.
So the first one, the other ones are probably gonna pass.
That's you trying to pull the other 2 off the boat. Okay.
Yeah.
I see now. Don't mind me. Nope. Second one fails. And all right, third one succeeds. You do pull 2 off. I know. I guess I can do this.
Yeah. As long as we just know that one's off.
Yeah, we'll move the boat a little bit.
And then everyone's just gonna attack. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 16 d20. Because they all pull it. Can we just roll as groups? I'll just roll 3 groups at advantage.
Yeah, if you want to. Oh God, I know. Welcome to being a DM.
I'm fine with risking it because that would be 3d8 plus 6 for per group.
That's fine.
So,
if you want to do them as like a group check.
Yeah. So the first one. Okay, hits. Will I still get pack tactic? I still get advantage on the roll. All right. So the first one hits. Second one hits twice. The third one hits.
Okay, cool.
And then, Jesus, I don't. This is so annoying. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I feel this, don't you?
So 3d8. What did I say? 3d8 plus 6. So 19 from the first group. 8, 9, 14 for the second group. And the last one is only 14 again.
All right. So as they gnaw away at this, the two that explode away from the ship don't do any damage to the ship, but they do some damage to the sharks.
Okay.
Yes, we're so good at this.
4 damage to the first group.
I am keeping track of all the individual health in case you're wondering.
5 damage to the second group, and then the third group wasn't able to pull it off, but they did do some damage to it. So, and most of these oozes are looking, or oozes.
Sorry, that's my bad.
No. I'm using an ooze image.
Okay.
Are looking very rough. So, but the last group will expel its ooze and do 10 damage, and that one does strike the ship. Or 7 damage. Where the fuck did I get 10 from? Jesus. All right. And it's now your turn, Adrian.
Sorry, one sec. I'm going to mass cure wounds because I'm pretty sure I'm looking over and Magmar's hurting pretty bad.
I actually I'm only missing 1 health point.
Oh, okay. I thought you said someone said they were doing bad, but it might have been about the oozes.
I'm looking.
I was trying to keep track of health, and apparently I can't do 2 things at once.
Well, you can't run 12 creatures and.
Yeah, so I guess I'm never gonna DM here. That kind of wasn't fair. I don't know why I was thinking he was injured. This one uninjured?
All of the oozes have taken damage. This one is looking on death's bed. This one's still pretty tough. Almost dead. Almost dead.
Okay, then I'm gonna
almost dead.
Move. Yeah, I'm gonna move over here. And Thorn Whip this one. Because why not? Hey, nat 20. Yep. So it pulls it 10 feet closer to me, so it shouldn't explode on anyone. And it does. That's not great, I guess. 22 damage.
That's enough. So you pull it away from Magmar, and it just explodes in between the two of you.
Yes, thanks, bud.
Gotcha.
You're so thoughtful.
This seems gross and unpleasant. I don't know.
I appreciate that.
All right, that's the end of my turn. I have a bonus action, but I can't do anything, I don't think. Yeah,
right,
I'm hanging out.
Sheila.
All right, I'm gonna attack this one next to me. My attack's plus 12, so I'm just gonna do my
Yeah.
So yeah.
16.
Yep. Is that
right.
both attacks, or is that the first attack?
Oh, I just want to make sure it was dead first.
You slice through it. It's not. This one was one of the few that was not as damaged as the last one. Yeah.
Sheila's gonna go shit, and then 21 damage.
Yeah. With the second swing, you just bisect this thing, and as it explodes, another 8 damage of acid between the 2 strikes goes flying.
And I'm pretty sure 8. I think that shark is dead. Yeah, that shark's dead.
Aw. All right. Sheila, do you want to move?
Yes, I do. I am going to, I think, swim over here 40 feet.
All right.
I can swim over top of the boat. That's kosher, right?
Yeah. You're just working in a 3D space, and D&D is always tricky, so you're good. I always just try to take whatever distance can be seen is good.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get null like, all right, so a
More
squared
cinematic than
plus b
mathematical.
squared, yes. Bangwire, you're up.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna start us off by using a bonus action and moving Dawn. I believe I can get all 3 of these without touching Finn.
You should
Do
be
I
able
have
to do that.
control over this? I still don't have control over this circle. I don't know if I even can.
Every time I try to move it, I move the boat. So, if I zoom in. Oh, there you go. Finn's got it.
Sick. Perfect. So 28. Fuck yeah.
All right, so this one dies regardless. So we're just gonna take that one out.
Yeah.
The other 2. That's a and a. Both of those fail, so they take a whop. So the one next to Finn just kind of sizzles and pops,
Hell
not doing any damage to you, Finn.
And then as my regular action, I'm gonna attack the first guy on the ship, or the only guy on the ship still,
Okay.
with guiding bolt. I have a +10 to hit, so I can't miss. So I'm just gonna roll for damage.
Perfect.
So to take 14 points of radiant damage.
As it just like sizzles through this creature, and just kind of like burns up all the acid in the process. It is also gone.
I'm just gonna hang out right here. Yeah.
Perfect. Finn,
We're
you're up.
almost done. I hate it out here. The sea is spooky.
Finn's gonna swim up to this thing and thunderstep.
Yes.
All right.
$17 thunder damage
It just
as Finn reappears inside the submarine, just and
done
goes
with
down
this shit.
and goes down into the lower deck to take a nap.
I love how you just appear on the deck soaking wet. There's maybe someone like walking by and it's just like, now do you carry like a pocket of water with you when you go, or is it just you?
You know what? I don't know.
It's
There's
up to you.
probably
It doesn't.
yeah, I mean there's probably just like a little bit of water around me.
Okay. Perfect. Edrian, your sharks are up.
Yeah, they're just gonna swarm these things.
Okay.
Does one look more hurt than the other? Extra shark.
I will say this. You just tell me how you want them to finish them off, because between 12 sharks and the 2 hit points each of them have left, I can guarantee you will kill them.
They just start swarming them in a feeding frenzy and they all die.
Okay.
As they rip it apart.
It's just tearing like the acids going everywhere, and it's just kind of like this. The puffs kind of fade off in the background, and you guys are free of these weird acidic creatures.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and Misty step back into the boat. Actually, no, I'm gonna swim around and make sure Finn's okay, and then Misty step in. Guys, I think Finn's just gone.
You're like, oh god, he's dead.
Ben, I know you're here somewhere.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Etrian's been swimming outside the boat for 10 minutes looking for Finn.
Show yourself.
All right. So you guys find yourselves back on the boat.
What the hell were those?
I have no idea. Those were the things that I said they didn't really seem like they belonged around here. They seemed weird.
No more light from me. I dropped on.
Well, no, I suppose it's good you had that, because that helped a lot.
Yeah, that was nice. This is a good one. I'm glad
Should do that more often. That's a good one.
I thought about unpreparing it too. Like if
Yeah, that was very effective.
Yeah, and it wasn't fire or anything. It was great.
As they say in the Little Elf Scouts, be prepared.
Yeah, be prepared.
Like the song, yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm going inside. If you guys want to hang out here, that's entirely up to you.
I think everyone's already inside.
I'd
Yeah.
say I can assume you guys all made your way in
Yeah.
as soon as
I'm
possible.
already laying in my bed. I'm over this shit.
So yeah, the boat is just kind of like at this point the boat's just kind of like creeping along, sliding down the edge of this um, mountain range, and you guys kind of like you feel like a thunk as it like lands on something, and you hear a bunch of commotion up on the deck.
What now?
Uh, as you guys all kind of like get up to the big porthole on the top.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Did we get a short rest at least?
Dawn, back up.
So it's not like there's no impending doom at this moment. There's nothing coming at the ship. You guys all get up there and you see this like it kind of landed in what seems like a somewhat sandy portion. You're noticing that like the, sh- you're still in this kind of like obsidian type uh, mountain range, but there is more of a mix of other like other creatures mixed in this area. But like you kind of landed in like a sandy thing, and there's just a big. Everyone's just staring at this like big cavern. That's like you can see a little ways into. I assume the ships maybe got like tiny little navigation lights to kind of just um, so you can see a little bit off of it, but it just everyone's kind of up against the glass looking to try and see what they can see inside this thing. And someone was like, "I swear to God, I swear there was like a tiny light in there." And everyone's like, "Well, then we should keep fucking moving." Like, but what is it?
Did I mention that I hate it here?
think I think Edwin would at least know that the deeper you get, the more likely things are to use light to try to lure you over to them. Like there are fish like that.
Bro, God damn it. Nightmare for
so let's not go towards light, everybody. I mean, I kind of want to check it out, but
I feel strangely drawn to it.
Magmar's never gonna recover from this trip.
All right, should we take a nap real quick, then go check it out? Is that what you're saying, Finn?
Are they
Yeah.
on the boat?
No,
I mean,
no.
let's not even take a nap. Let's just go. Let's just go look at it.
I was gonna
No,
say
no, let's take a nap.
the whoever's in charge of the boat, whoever's down below, like controlling water and shifting it, is already shifting the boat away from this thing. And and it's just like, okay.
Yeah, it's fast.
Bye, little light.
Could have been something cool.
What about for those of us that have really massive dark vision?
Who have dark vision?
Yeah.
I mean, you probably could see a little bit more, and you probably saw some sort of like maybe
Can I
you saw the light kind of shift as well, and
can
you
I roll
saw
a
it like
back to see if I see what it is?
you just see like it seems like it's hanging off of something, like a strand of something.
Okay. Guys, that's a trap.
What if I
Gotta go.
What if I turn into a giant shark and then grab it and we can see what comes out?
Wait until we're very far away.
So, um, you're able to like keep shifting, and eventually, kind of guys, it's like it's just this slow descent. And it eventually gets boring for a little while. There's a couple of hours pass where there's really nothing except the like kind of slow sliding of the ship, and then um, you get to this point where there's this like the ship starts entering into this like very inky black
Oh,
uh and they like the ship stops and you can see people are like, well, we're running out of spell slots to move this thing, so we might just sit here for the evening before we try to get through that. And you can
In
see it's
the
just this like inky cloud of like
Are we in the ink or before the
you're
ink?
before it.
How do we want to like maybe back up a little
Do
bit
we-
just in
do
case?
we-
Like,
I feel like going in there is a terrible idea.
Well, we gotta get through it at some point, but
Can
I
we
don't.
go around it?
You look and it's just like it's as far as you can see. Like it's just this massive ball of ink. Um,
This
I
is
bet
the worst.
I bet it's hiding something good.
I bet there's a kraken in there. Or
Do
a giant octopus.
Krakens ink?
I'm just
can
gonna
I
go
make a
in-
nature check?
sure.
Yeah.
They might.
Maybe.
You, Krakens are
Phantasma, do
very.
Krakens ink?
7. Can I get a 7? Can I get guidance and a 17, or is it too late for guidance?
Yeah.
I will give it to you, but it's not really gonna make that much of a difference.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, they're based off squid, right? Theoretically, so they probably ink.
You
But
want
then
to
again,
test it? I mean,
but then
it's
again,
possible.
I kind of want to see one.
Now, you guys, this is a whole lot of ink. Could there be like several Krakens in there?
Why did you? Why?
Well, how about we take a quick
I'll go back to my room.
and we look at it again in the morning with not terrified eyes.
Yeah, can
We
we
get a little
like?
space between us and the weird goo thing.
Do you
that tried to
really
get our shit.
believe that I'm going to sleep tonight?
Does anybody have a way to part the ink?
I might be able to with control water.
Control ink?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's in the water, so
That's true. That's true.
I mean, what kind of a space can you affect with control water?
like 100-foot cube. I think it's pretty big.
I mean, that is big in a normal situation, but in the
Yeah.
massiveness that is the ocean,
Yeah, but I
like-
mean, yeah, it's only 10 minutes, so it's not gonna be I can like clear a lot of it.
I mean, you could probably affect some of it, like, and shift it around.
So we're gonna go in and mess with whatever I'm gonna.
We're not gonna
Yeah.
mess with it. We're gonna try to avoid whatever's in there.
Is
Just-
the ink? You think the ink's flammable?
I don't. What?
I mean, it can't be, but I really want to see because, like, I'd be really mad if it was flammable and we didn't find out right now.
Can I just throw a fireball at it?
You just open the window real quick.
I mean, I think technically the spell, I don't think anyone put any sort of anti-spell, like, on the
Mechanic on underwater.
on the hull, so you could theoretically cast spells through the hull, like if you can see it. So you could just cast fireball through it without leaving.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should wait for the morning. Maybe we should.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't have a lot of fancy things left.
that's what I'm saying. That's
I'm gonna wait for Fireboy until the morning.
Now, what if you sent a pack of sharks into there, and then had them come back and tell us what was in it?
Ooh,
I don't know if I
not
can
a
speak to
bad idea.
friendly to you. Roll initiative. They obey any verbal command you issue them. GM is yeah. It doesn't say anything about being able to speak to them.
Do you have a speak to animal spell?
Not prepared.
You probably can't do both at the same time, right?
I mean, you could. Okay, so
I think it might be concentration.
send them out, and with the command like tell us what's in there, and then prepare it overnight, and then they'll tell us what the hell is going on in the morning.
I don't think they last that long.
Oh, never mind. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forget about the time limits on spells.
They last for an hour. If I can take a short rest real quick, I can turn into another reef shark. So I send them out. I turn into a reef shark. They come back and tell me what they saw, and then yeah, that'll work.
Okay. I don't hate that idea.
Let's do that tomorrow.
That's very fair.
It's good. Just kind of settle in, and we'll deal with this inky ooze in the morning.
Yeah, that
Okay.
sounds like tomorrow's problem.
This all is just not fun for me. Actual real life fucking ocean fear. I just
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
If it gets too much, tell me.
you're fine. You're fine.
Terror of the deep.
Oh, dude,
You just
draw
don't know what's out there,
as
man.
a kid, man. Don't watch it when you're young. I'll tell you that. Shark.
I stepped on a dead man of war when I was like 6 on a beach, and I had to go to the hospital. I was in like so much pain from it, and, like the poison or whatever it is, that it can still like sting you or something.
Yeah.
I've never really felt great about beaches since then. Every time I hear about more terrifying things out in the ocean, just like why?
Oh,
What's
yeah, forget it, dude.
It's enormous, and there's so much shit out there that we
There's
just
some we haven't even explored half of it.
that's what I'm like.
The real reason we keep going to space is to get away from the ocean.
Literally, it's
That's what the elite won't tell you.
terrifying, bro. We like get the hell out of here with those alien things down there.
That's where Godzilla lives.
Literally,
Right?
honest, we don't know he doesn't,
Oh my god, what if there's a water Tarrasque?
dude.
Ooh, that's
There's
a good
everything.
idea.
We're literally talking about my worst nightmares. So this is great.
This is great before bed talk, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna meditate real well.
Don't even realize.
Yeah, I go check on my tree real quick and make sure the potting's all good underneath the in the hold,
Okay,
and then I go meditate in the corner.
perfect.
Oh yeah, I mean if we're just like chilling, I'll probably go out and like do some mending on like any of the divots on the outer shell.
I do cast as a ritual before I take my long rest, water breathing on everybody, and then I take my long rest.
Okay.
Just so it's said in case something happens. You know?
Finn, give me a D20 with your spellcasting modifier for your mending.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-mm. Cool. So you are able to. You notice as you go back out there, like some of the spots where the oozes kind of exploded against the ship, it did kind of create this pretty aggressive divot. Um, you are able to repair some pieces of it, and the ship does look like it's in better shape, but there are some spots that are just like you're not able to quite get like all of it.
Could I try him a system with that? Because I can also do that.
Yeah, go for it. Give me.
It's just a D. Oh, what did I just roll?
I don't know. Yeah,
Sorry.
D20 plus your wisdom.
23 again.
Nice.
Dope. Well, the ship's not entirely broken.
Yeah, between the two of you, you're able to pretty much patch up any of the like. You're able to like patch up basically any of the acid damage that happened on the outside.
Nocton, we're gonna have to talk about the steering because this is just unacceptable.
We could have waited a couple of days if you really needed the time.
This, because
Very impressive overall. Don't get me wrong. It's just in the testing we're finding out what's missing.
yeah, in the grand scheme of things, steering might be one of the first things we figure out because we're just kind of falling, buddy.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of difficult though, because he's got to get underwater first to test out different steering methods.
You guys go to like find Knockdown
going
to
to
like try and like you need to really, and you just see he's just like he's drenched in sweat, like exhausted. He's been still working on the boat like the entire time. He's just like, yeah, okay, sure.
And then
Steering.
say, do you need anything down here? Can I get you anything? You know?
Yeah, a
Yeah,
break.
I'll bless Nocton to give him +4 on boat repair.
Okay.
Yeah, I can enhance abilities.
Yeah,
Can you do enough to just like be able to lay down for a bit?
yeah.
He eventually works to the point where, yeah, you guys eventually all kind of like the boat seems like it's in good shape. You maybe like everyone settles in for the evening. And I think at this point, considering it's 9 o'clock before we jump into anything else, I think this is a good place for us to be like,
It's a good break.
Perfect.
all right, I think I've successfully scared the crap out of all of these people.
Yeah, just start giving Mag more points of exhaustion because he's not.
Nah.
Not until we get the fuck where we're going.
All right, well, thanks for the first step of your guys' journey.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's gonna be great.
That was great.
It's just
yeah.
gonna get better.
Oh,
There's
great.
so many ideas for as you guys get
I'm
deeper.
excited to see what giant Cthulhu-esque ancient god we awaken down here. It's gonna be
Yeah,
great.
it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. So thank you all for watching. Come check us out next.
Everybody.
And we just put a podcast up, so if you're really itching for more, go listen to that. And yeah, we'll catch you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.